Hello, Pile 3. Thank you for joining me. This is a reading about our dedications. What are we dedicated to? And going deeper into that, how are both our conscious and our subconscious mind inspiring our dedications? And are they in alignment? And how do we get them all in alignment, right? How are they manifesting for us? And is it in alignment with our best self? So that's the meat of the matter here, merging our subconscious and conscious with our dedications and seeing how well that is serving us. Okay, so let's go into the first question. How is my subconscious mind guiding me? Again, the subconscious mind dreams, signs, symbols, the dare, beautiful. So we're talking about love, and love is like this beautiful healing energy, right? So the first pile one were visionaries, pile two were creators. You guys are the lovers and the healers, right? And sometimes when we are operating and we see cycles, repetitive cycles happening that we don't like, it's because we don't actually think we are deserving and worthy of love. So this card is saying, be gentle with yourself. You heal with your power of love. So you are a healer. See the light in all things. Don't get caught up in the dark energy or the lower emotions. Seeing the light in every situation, the solution, the reason, the lesson, and acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So make sure we're not telling ourselves, I'm not worthy, I don't deserve love, I don't deserve forgiveness, or I don't deserve whatever it is, the best things in life that I imagine or dream for myself. I'm not worthy for that, right? So we have to clear those subconscious thoughts out in order for us to access and really tell our selves from a conscious space as well as a subconscious space. Hey, I am creating these things because I know I deserve it. I know I'm full of love. I know I'm worthy. And I know I am no longer being tied down by that which no longer serves me. I am in a moment of grace and forgiveness, and I can walk free. All right. So your subconscious mind is reminding you, it could be telling you you're not worthy, but here we are to fix that and make sure that we clear that out and say, hey, I am worthy. I am love. I am grace, right? I am worthy of the grace that I am now receiving, all right? In order for me to manifest and also to heal and to come into wholeness of myself. So that's the energy I'm getting for this first card out, that this pile is going to be about healing and love, unconditional love and acceptance of self and healing, okay? So what am I dedicated to consciously and subconsciously? And for that, we go into the beautiful Muse tarot deck because I just love how she writes, right? So let's see where the subconscious and the conscious mind are meeting, right? And it says Six of Emotions. Yes. Okay, let's see what that is. Six of Emotions. Let's read. Let's read. Six of Emotions. The key words: nostalgia, past memories, subconscious mind showing up, old friends, old loves, a time to reach out to those you were once close to, a beautiful reminder of how far you've come, connecting with your inner child and your future self. Yes, so this again, this healing of your inner child and telling your inner child, yeah, I am worthy, I do deserve grace, I can be loved, right? The healing of your inner child. Okay, the message: splash, jump, giggle, toot, and all the world's a game. Remember her, the little girl testing out Mummy's shoes, or him, the little boy jumping into the puddle to capture frogs? Can you feel them? Sometimes they need to be cuddled and reminded that the world is a big, beautiful puzzle. The muse holds a mirror of time in front of you and asks you to remember your present with clarity and love. She reminds you that lifelong friends and family and old flames and joys can be called upon, accessed, and experienced, if only in memories. She reminds you that inside this mirror, your filters of perception change your reality, and that every time you access your memories, you color them a wee bit. In this way, you have been changing your past since the day you were born. So why not choose to remember in a way that heals your heart? I love it. It is so in tune with this love and healing. I remember you in the sweetness of fragments, organic, evolving, eyes open, heart lit. We loved and lived as if we were the living, breathing manifestation of consciousness. Woo! Deep. I'm going to say that one more time. I remember you in the sweetness of fragments, organic, evolving, eyes open, heart lit. We loved and lived as if we were the living, breathing manifestation of consciousness. Getting back to your divine self of love, worthy of it and being it. That's what we came here to be, love. Okay, so that is, I don't even need to say anything. Let's go on to the next one. Um, what are my subconscious dedications? How is that manifesting? So let's see. How are the dream realm and the signs and the symbols and the logos? What is that causing us to act on and do and manifesting? Protecting treasures. So we could say that you're working on something and you're not really exposing them to everybody right now. It could also mean like in this whole energy of love and healing and and healing the inner child and really feeling confident to come out there, that like you're being guided, because this one is what are my subconscious dedications and how does that manifest. So it could be two things. Like I'm feeling like you feel like you need to be protected, but the need for protection, like it's not safe, like you're not, like if you're protecting your treasure, you are the treasure. We are the treasures of ourselves, right? And all that divinity that is within us. So your subconscious mind could be saying, okay, you need to be in protection mode because it's not safe. And you're not safe. It's not safe to love because you're going to get hurt again. It's not safe to try again because, not to work on yourself because everything's just going to show up like how it was showing up before, you know? So like you're in this protection mode as opposed to this, you know, I'm open to receive and I know that whatever comes to me, I can handle. Like, you know, so your subconscious mind could be directing you for that, and that needs to be corrected so that you can open up yourself to love, right? I'm going to go into this. I'm kind of like 50-50, but let's just see what happens when I go into it. And then I'll realize if I should have listened to my intuition or not. That's just how this is going to flow. All right. Now, if I can't find it, then that means don't go into it and stick with exactly what I said. So be aware of how you are protecting your treasures, because that one is coming from the subconscious field. And we really are not here to be afraid, right? If we are protecting something, you know, it's like you only need to protect something if you feel like there's a threat. But if you really understand your power, that you realize that you can diffuse anything, and what even looks like a threat can actually empower you, and you can be that alchemist and allow that what looks like something threatening you to actually be like the wind beneath your wings, and it's pushing you forward, right? So that's what I'm getting from that. I might still go into the book. Let's see what other cards come out, because it's like this is 50-50 for me. But I don't think you need to be in protection mode, but your subconscious mind is telling you to protect yourself, right? But you don't have to. You just have to trust. You have to trust that all is well and that you can now come out and be who you are. That's what I'm getting from that. What can I consciously dedicate myself to? So it says empathetic starseed, energetic, see? Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this protecting of treasures. Okay, so that's almost like what I'm getting now is this solar plexus field, right? And protecting of treasures, barriers, and borders. So your subconscious is pushing you into repetitive patterns that um, are making you feel that, hey, I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself from this person. I need to protect myself from hurt. I need to protect myself from pain. I need to protect myself from that. But when we go into that protection mode, let's be cautious of not putting ourselves into a prison, right? That blocks us from even accessing what it is that we are saying, hey, I want to access this. So if I'm saying with my conscious mind, I want to be in a healthy relationship, but my subconscious mind is saying you need to protect yourself from somebody who's going to hurt you, then I am more in a guard up prison mode than being open to love and calling in that healthy relationship, if you could understand that. So there's like a subtle line, a thin line between protecting ourselves, but being open enough to receive what it is that we are really asking for. So we have to be very cautious of that storyline that subconscious mind is feeding to us. That is the word I've been looking for. Feeding us, feeding us, feeding us. It just was not coming, but it came out for you, Pile 3. Right? So again, this is a lot of healing and unconditional love energy that we want to offer to ourselves as well as to other people. So, again, what can I consciously dedicate myself to? And it says being an empathetic starseed, right? So, energetic sovereignty, like dedicate yourself to knowing thyself and really understanding what a starseed is and how we use that energy and how we use that energy for healing and self-love and grace and the power of love and offering that to others, okay? And also to getting to the point where we are putting up healthy borders and barriers so that who we are as divine beings and the love that we are, because you are love, right? So with that essence of yourself, there is a need for protection, but you do it in a healthy way so that you're not over giving and you're not just giving. And so like the protection is balanced. The protection for you is balanced, right? Not engaging in, but having a healthy balance. So again, dedicate yourself consciously to knowing, hey, I am an empathetic starseed. So empathy, and those of us that have strong empathy, we're empathetic to other people's needs and wants. Like we feel that energy that we are surrounded with. And sometimes we can lose ourselves in that energy, right? So the borders and barriers and knowing, hey, this is my energy and this is the energy that I'm feeling because I am around or surrounded or in this environment. It is not my energy, right? So it's very important for us to know what is our energy and what is not our energy, right? And that is in perfect alignment with protecting our treasures. See, I didn't need to go to the book for that. That's why I can't find the book around me right now. And that's just how spirit works. And let's go to the fifth and final card. And the question was, what aligned action should I take now? And it's saying, I love it. The Buddha mind. I love this because it's like the Christ, it's Christ consciousness, and we talk about Christ love and the Christ seed, and we talk about the Buddhic mind when in terms of our higher self. And that's why I said this pile 3, you guys are the healers, because we have to tap into our ability to be unconditional and have that unconditional Christ consciousness in terms of unconditional love and unconditional acceptance, compassion, forgiveness, and grace. And we also have to tap into the Buddhic mind and seeing everything as oneness. I love it. So I'm going to go into the book with that and see what the yogi path is saying, what action needs to be taken. Buddha, 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 you healers, I love it. Okay, let's see what actions need to be taken for the Buddha. And let's see what it is saying. It is saying, wise one, inner wisdom and intellect. Wise one, you are now remembering what you were born with. All the answers that you are seeking. You have realized life is not about learning, but rather relearning, letting go of the illusion so we can remember our innate solutions. You have silenced the chattering of the mind to allow the whispers of the soul to speak and are now beginning to truly read the vast textbooks that exist inside of you. This is the time to rewrite your story, authored by greater wisdom of your soul, Buddha. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I mean, like, I love it. Like, just getting back to the core of yourself, compassion, love, the Buddhic mind, wisdom, being an empathetic, but it being in balance, so you're not overgiving, you're not leaking, you're not giving to people who really can't appreciate and deserve what you are offering, and as well as you're going back into these emotions of just feeling everything, right? And remembering who you are, you know, the beginning, right? I love this. I mean, I loved all of them, but they all had, and let's find out just the bonus message that Spirit wants to give you. Each pile literally had its own cohesive theme, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so for our healers and our lovers, in terms of just offering and being the energy of love onto this realm, and giving that unconditional love, acceptance, compassion, and unity to others. Let's see. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. What's the bonus? Asking no questions, just receiving what is there for us to receive. All right, pile 3, healers, lovers of humanity and healers. And lovers of humanity and healers, we learn first how to heal and love ourselves first and foremost. And then when we master that, we offer that from our full cups to others, right? We give from the overflow, not from a place of lacking. All right, and the message is to be enlightened, lighten up. All right, because it said here that we have to absorb what's not yours, right? We have to remember not to absorb what's not ours, that density that we could be carrying if we don't have these healthy borders protecting our treasures and carrying other people's loads and not living in balance and reciprocity, right? So to be enlightened, you have to lighten up, and meaning don't carry other people's loads. Don't do shadow work that ain't your shadow. No, heal thyself, love thyself. And again, offer everything that you're offering from a place of balance and overflow, not sacrificial. Okay? So pile 3, these are your messages. Dedicate yourself to love, wholeness, and healing, and it will pay off, right? But first, serve self first, and then others. Lighten up, all right? I hope this reading served you, pile 3. Go out to the world, be who you are, be that Buddhic mind, be that Christ consciousness, offer love, compassion to yourself and to others, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.